What's good, y'all? It's one of the hosts with the most of Sip and Speak sessions. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video that you're getting ready to watch. You can find all of us on Instagram and TikTok with our personal pages, or you can follow our business page of Sip and Speak Sessions. And our YouTube channel is Alexis Elizabeth Creations 1555. We everywhere like air, so give us a follow. Enjoy. What's good, y'all? It's your favorite girls. We got Nay, we got Victoria, we got myself, and we are back for episode 2 of Sip and Speak Sessions. How y'all doing tonight?
Gang, gang.
Doing good.
Living large, taking charge.
Living large, taking charge.
Big
Amen.
Sound like I popped open a beer just now.
It did. I'm like, what you drinking, a burp?
We'll find out you got some beer over there.
Everybody got a drink of the night today. This is Sip and Speak Sessions, so you know. I'm dealing with some rum. Nay got her. What you got?
I got some tequila and some frozen lemonade.
Oh, you got your little pink penny. Okay.
Pink pants.
Oh, that's what I was drinking on a second ago. But now I'm drinking on this berry cherry limeade.
That sounds good.
I mixed the mango Arizona with the fruit punch Arizona. I put some rum. It's a white rum.
Ooh. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Let me take my big girl sip real quick.
Right.
Man. So since last time, we have watched old videos from previous seasons. What do you want to circle back on? Because there's so many topics that we said we was talking our big shit and was like, I would never do this. And now today's like, I did it.
I did it. I did it. Well, you know what? It was so many. I wish I actually would have wrote it down.
Facts.
But there was so many.
Yeah.
Like my mind changed. That one that stuck out to me because I was watching it with Nay was when I was talking about pursuing and chasing, where I was like, no, pursue me, which is completely valid. But I think at that time I was missing the point of you guys have to pursue each other. That doesn't mean you're playing cat and mouse chasing each other, but it's like I got to equally pursue this person too.
Right.
And I was just so like, fuck you. If you ain't all
like
in,
you pursue me, I don't pursue you. Type.
If you ain't all in, I ain't dipping my big toe. That's
I'm
what
not showing no emotion, no nothing.
At all.
But you know what? I think that because I had the same, response to that as well. It was like, no, you pursue us. But again, that was the mentality that we had that a man was supposed to pursue the woman. And we were taught wrong.
Correct.
It's not just about pursuing them. Like, how are they supposed to know we're interested? How are they supposed to?
Peeking, you gotta be speaking.
Huh?
Because if you peeking, you gotta be speaking.
And you better be speaking.
Don't sometimes that's why I was like, sometimes us as the women, we gotta, shoot our little shot. You know what I mean? Like, let them know, like, okay. I'm interested. It's okay to tell them, man, you look good.
I love telling man he look good. I'll be real quick. You look good and smell good. You smell so good.
Okay, but wait, hold on. Just because I tell you you look good and smell good does not give you. It's not an open door for you to just be like, ooh, hey. Yeah, no. Look, I'm just giving you a compliment, sir.
No, for real.
I'm going out my way to tell somebody they look good. It's because I'm trying to see what's up. That's just me. I don't know about everybody else, but that's like my opener.
I don't always do that. When I can't even really say most of the time. I want to say maybe like 60% of the time when I tell somebody that they look or smell good, it's literally just because I'm just trying to give positive energy. You know what I mean? Now, if I go beyond that and be like, "Ooh, hold on, what you got on?" Asking you what you got on, where you get that from, then I'm trying to see what's up. But if I just be like, "Okay, you did that. I like your outfit." That is not an open door for you to just be like, "What's up with you?" No, 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 no.
Yeah.
No.
That's just a friendly compliment to say, you look good, I see you. You smell good.
Right.
Because honestly, with me and Harvey, it started on some friendly shit. Like it wasn't even like flirtatious yet until like we started talking a little longer, and then he was asking like specific questions, dating questions. Because if he gonna tell it, he gonna be like, "She slid in my DMs first." It was on some friendly shit though. Don't listen to him.
It's okay. You still did it.
Hey, you
It
still
is.
got that ring though.
Come on now.
Fuck
At the end of the day,
Uh-huh. And you know what?
don't
It's
really matter
nothing
who
wrong with
slid in whose
sliding in a
DM.
man's DM first. Like, it's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be quick to be in my niggas' DMs. Like,
Now,
damn, daddy.
do you believe that do you believe that a man I'm trying to word this correctly. A man will change his ways for the woman he's really trying to be with for the rest of his life.
Yes,
Absolutely.
but there's only one. There's only one.
Hmm.
Because when they go to the second and third and fourth, all that extra shit, they usually be like, "This is me. Take it or leave it." But that first one, who he's like, "I'm about to put a ring on her finger, and I want to make sure I'm putting my best foot forward." They do that for the one.
Yeah, and they know. I mean,
But men have
it
expressed
doesn't.
that.
It's not rocket science to know. They know,
Mhm.
and when you want it, it just what it really takes for a person to really be able to get to a point in life to know what they want and who they want.
Mhm.
When they get to that point, it's nothing going to stop them from making sure they do everything that they can to be with that one person. If a nigga ain't changing for you, you can't make nobody change, man or woman. You cannot force me to be what you want me to be. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet.
Mhm. What you think, Vic?
Yes, ma'am.
One of them
My
kids.
child. Yes, ma'am.
Can I open the painting stuff and use it?
Can you do what?
Can I open the painting stuff and use it?
You want to paint at almost
Yes.
9:30 at night?
Please.
Have
She
at it,
feels
night.
inspired.
Have at it. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
I'm
I
not
think
even going.
Also,
I'm
I
not
want to
even.
change the channel, but Jordan's being
it's
bad.
Saturday.
She's her phone. Her remote is connected to her phone.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so
She
why
feels
don't
like
you?
she's feeling some
Again,
inspiration.
it's Saturday, so why don't you nicely say, "Hey, if you don't want to give me your phone, can you come and change the channel for me?" And then,
She's sitting next to me.
well, then ask her nicely to change the channel.
Yeah. Can I just use your phone and watch this video or something? Or something?
I don't know where my phone is.
Is it out there?
I don't know. If you find my phone, sure, go ahead. Get out. I love you. I love you. Get out. Bye bye.
Kids.
I should go.
Teenagers, bro.
Mhm. It's always when you starting to do something, then they be like, "Hey."
No, for real. Okay, because look, mind you, I've been in here chilling, chilling.
For a minute.
All of a sudden, all because she want to paint. Like it's almost 9:30, and you want to paint.
Look, sometimes that'd be the best time where you feel inspired to
That's
draw.
why I said, you know what?
You know
It's
that
Saturday.
creativity kicking
I'm gonna
in.
let you have at it. It's Saturday. I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm in a good mood. I'm smoking. just,
She's about to
Hmm.
make a masterpiece. Just wait on it.
just go. I ain't even gonna lie.
What do you think, Vic, in terms of, you know? them changing
As
for.
far as back to the question, as far as a man or a person changing for the person that they really, really want to be with, I do agree
Mhm.
that I feel like if you truly love me and you listen to what I have to say and what it is that I want and what I expect from you, and you put in the effort to make those changes, then yeah,
Mhm. Absolutely.
I see that.
Because at the end of the day, they look at it as we're trying to change who you are to the core. But no, there's certain habits that you have as a person where you might need to make a couple of adjustments, but just to make sure that you're accommodating the person that you're with, and
Mhm.
also being aware that it's not just you in a relationship, it's two of y'all. And sometimes when you've been single for so fucking long, that it takes a minute for you to adjust to the fact it's not just me no more.
Mhm.
It does.
I think that's something I'd be nervous about because
It's practice though.
huh?
It's practice for real, for real. Like every day, you know how you know you're gonna get better is when you start catching yourself do the shit. You
Mm.
be like, let me fix that because I seen what I did there.
Mhm.
Like it's practice for real, for real. Like you don't just one day be like, I'm gonna stop realizing that hey, it's not just me no more. Like
Mhm.
it's like a day to day situation where it's like,
Mhm.
you know what, I gotta consider this other person, especially if you're serious. Now, if it's somebody that you really on the fence with, sometimes I feel like you gotta wait it out to see if that's even worth putting that much effort and energy into. Because really, we shouldn't even be entertaining motherfuckers that's always leaving us with a question mark. Like that's
Mhm.
what I had to walk away from is a bunch of question mark niggas where they was like they didn't know if they wanted to go all the way forward with me because I'm ready for X, Y, and Z, but they
Mhm.
still keep back here, not knowing if they want to move forward in general and with me. So meeting Harvey, it was like night and day from what I was used to dealing with. And it was
Mhm.
like he made it known very
Would you like
early.
to say hi?
No.
You nosy. Would you like to say hi?
What are you doing?
I'm on a podcast. Would you like to say hi?
No.
You sure? You sure?
I'm good.
Okay, please, please. Now all of a sudden, all the kids want to come in here bothering me. Like, what is happening? One came in here, and now they both coming in here. Like,
You
what?
know,
Kids do that
What are
when
you
you
doing?
can't
My
have no
niece is like,
once you're talking or you're doing something that doesn't involve them kids. Oh, they right up under you. They
my
didn't
niece,
bother
yeah.
you all day long.
my niece has been in and out of this bathroom 3 times. This last time, she goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Would you like to say hi?" He's like, "You
I
nosy."
hear you. I hear you in
No.
there talking about something. What you got going on?
Right. What's T?
Lord
Well,
have
and you know
mercy.
what? Sometimes them young minds may give us a whole different perspective on things too. You know, these kids nowadays.
They
I
look
ain't gonna
different.
lie, you say that, and that's facts. These kids, they do definitely give you a different perspective on life. But also too, I've said to all three, my niece, my nephew, and my daughter, I've said to them, I don't think y'all would not have survived our time.
The 90s.
No.
I
But
don't think they would have been able to survive the time with no computers, no cell phones, because our generation is when cell phones like they was really like coming out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
These kids nowadays, they act like without Wi-Fi and internet and some type of TikTok or social media that their whole life is just gonna come crumbling down. My niece had a whole meltdown earlier because I used her cell phone as a remote controller for the TV, and she was like, "Titi, can I have my phone?" Like, no, I'm using it. It's the only remote in the house. And she was like, "Oh my God." Like, she literally had a whole meltdown. I'm like, dude, you have friends outside. Go play outside.
But you
Like,
know whose fault it is?
I
you
was
don't
just
need
gonna
your phone.
say it's our fault that these
The
kids are like
parents'
that.
fault. You buy them a
No,
tablet. All
that's
starts
my
with your
brother's
little
fault.
tablet. Well, I'm not. You know, we ain't talking about you. I'm talking about kids in general. Girl,
I didn't do it.
I'm not. Por favor. Okay. But no, it's you give them the tablet, then they'd be like, "You got some games on your phone," and then it's like a domino effect. You know what I mean? Like there's no sense of if you don't take them outside and show them the importance of being outside,
Mm-hmm.
then outside really don't fucking matter. Besides the fact to get to and from,
Mm-hmm.
You
you
know
know what I'm saying? That's
that
what
you
we're-
know I have other friends my age that are that tell me that they use outside as a form of when their kids are grounded.
They used to
So
keep
you
me
know
inside punishment.
so you know how when we were grounded, go to your room? No. I have friends that tell their kids, "Oh, you're grounded. Go spend some time outside." What? What? And they're like, well, because if I tell them to go to their room, all the things that they like to do, their TV's in their room, their phone
Take it
is in
out.
their room, their Xbox is
That's
in their
like,
room.
Take it out.
Without any of that, they need to take their ass outside and actually figure
When
out what to
we
do. Pick up sticks,
when
throw
we
a
were
rock back, go
grounded,
do
we
something
got our
outside.
phones took in.
even
We
though I used to know,
some
I used to
people
know my
even had their goddamn doors taken off the hinges.
I I did. My
I
mama
have to
yeah,
said,
be to your
"Oh,
room with your tablet, your phone.
my
yeah.
mama said,
I
I
used
oh,
to
you
done
don't get
unplugged my
no
daughter TV
privacy."
on her. That's
Oh no.
no.
And I know some parents where they be like, they only can be on technology on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of doable, and that's today's kids. You know
Yes.
what I
Well,
mean?
see,
So
okay, so my daughter has had a phone, not by my choice, but my daughter has had a cell phone since I think she was like 5. For what?
Yeah.
For what? And now when she's on my week, she don't have access to her phone. One, because it causes way too much disruption in my household between her and her daddy, and two, you need to understand there's way more to life than that goddamn phone. And after so many hours of her not having it, she don't even remember. She don't even realize that she ain't had her phone in 5 hours
Mhm.
until
got you.
she see me pick up my phone. She's like, "Oh yeah, mom, can I have my phone?"
I was just gonna ask you. So, are you on your phone a lot?
When she's not with me, yes.
Okay. Because I was gonna
When
say
she's around
sometimes
me,
I catch myself like that when I have free time. I'll be on my phone just scrolling or shopping or anything on my phone, and my daughter be like, "Well, I want to be on my phone too," and I'm like,
I do
"Well,
that.
if
I
you
do that
see
a
me on
lot
it all
when
day
she's
long, of
not
course you want to
around.
too."
When she's
Yeah.
not around, I spend a lot of my time on my phone. But when
Hmm.
she's around, I try not to spend so much time on my phone because, like I said, I try to teach her that there's more to life than
Hmm.
the phone.
And that's
Hmm.
why we were TV kids, our generation, because our parents weren't necessarily on the phone all the time, unless, I mean, you wait for the free minutes or something like that. But TV was our thing because that's all we saw was them watching TV. And then, of
Hmm.
course, video games. That was our
Hmm.
era. I didn't
Yeah,
like, I didn't get my first phone till I was in fourth grade, but that's because I was walking home by myself.
Hmm.
Randall, my uncle, because we're 4 years apart. So we would go to school together in elementary school and walk together and ride our bikes. But once he got to middle school, it was just me. So then that was the reason why they was like, nah, you need a phone so we can make sure you good
Hmm.
walking home by yourself. So that was
That's
my reason.
understandable.
Yeah, but like nowadays they give them a phone for sport. I'm like, at that you giving them
But you know
iPhones? That shit
what?
get
We also didn't have everything that the phones have now. Back then,
yeah.
all we had was a snake game,
true.
Hey,
texting,
that was
And that was my
calling
shit
a
though. I ain't
minute.
gonna lie. That snake game was my shit.
Right? Highest score.
man,
Facts.
Hold
pinball.
that game down. But with that Tetris, we was playing Tetris. We playing the snake game. We wasn't,
Hmm.
and we couldn't be on our phones until after 9 o'clock. We had to sneak. Just let me go turn my phone real quick.
No,
Why? Why she just disappeared like that?
I wasn't ready.
Why she just disappeared like that? She said,
My light is
Oh
motion
yeah.
sensor. I didn't expect it to cut off on me like that.
Oh, that shit
"Okay,
was fun.
hold on. My child would like to say hello."
Hi, Alexa.
Hey.
That's Nay.
Hi.
What you doing?
Painting.
Huh?
Painting.
Painting? What you painting?
I don't know what I want to paint yet, honestly. I'm trying to
Sometimes
figure
when
that
you listen to music, it'll inspire you.
out. What?
Huh?
Hi, Mom.
What'd you say?
I said sometimes when you listen to music, it inspires you.
Yeah. Can you unlock this?
Mhm.
Thank you.
My twin.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're my twin.
Just,
Love you.
I love you too. Uh, yeah, my twin, just light skin.
Mm-hmm. Because she looked like you from the moment she was born. I was like, yeah, that's Big Baby.
That's funny because I said Zenaya looked like an alien when she was born.
Hey, no, my baby had big old eyes. My baby's eyes was like.
Did I come to the hospital?
I don't think
Or was
not
it
the
after the
hospital. No.
fact? It was after
Yeah,
the fact, wasn't it? That's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
I had my baby shower after she was born because she came 2 weeks early.
Yep,
Oh.
I remember that baby shower.
Like, I'm still having this baby shower. It ain't stopping nothing.
Child. Remember, I was just mean mugging like a motherfucking child. I was like,
At the
Yeah,
baby
and
shower?
you and everybody else.
"Who the fuck is
Why was you
you?"
mean mugging? Wait, why was everybody mean mugging?
Because
Because
my baby daddy and let me tell you, you was me mugging then. If you was still around now,
oh,
you'd
you
want to
know my
kill me.
shit would be lethal.
You'd want to.
No, I'm just playing. I'm kidding.
Look, I already got a couple people. They said, call me.
Listen, the way I be ready on my own, baby, he lucky he where he at.
Hey, look, I've been watching that show, How to Get Away with Murder. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? That's one thing I be telling people, right? Don't get on my
Why you
bad side because I promise you. I'm just kidding for any law enforcement that's listening. This is just jokes. Your
look,
entertainment.
look, I know how to beat your ass and no, they would leave no marks. Quit playing with me.
Do you understand? I will get rid of your
Not you
body and
say
won't nobody
eternally.
know.
Vic said
Don't play with
eternally.
me.
I know all
That's
your
crazy.
pressure points.
I know how to put
Fuck
you
Look,
in a
around
I,
and
I
nice
find
know I
out
position.
know
you want to.
prescriptions to get.
Natural. I can give you a natural sleeping pill with my hand.
Facts.
Nobody will
Like,
know.
look, if
Look,
I ever get real too nice and be like, you want dinner? Come here, let me cook you dinner.
Hmm. Got some
You
nah,
dinner
want
for
something to
y'all.
drink?
nah. Fuck dinner. I'm finna give you breakfast. I'm finna start your day off right. You want some grits?
You want something to drink?
At the end of the day, you ain't gonna make it.
Child, third degree
I don't know
burn.
what happened.
Question though,
Yes.
what is as in our 30s now? Because obviously we didn't have, like we said in the last episode, we didn't have any boundaries. What are your hard no's in dating or with friendships now that you didn't have back then?
Respect. My biggest one is mutual respect because
Mm-hmm.
back then I was still a people pleaser. I was more so afraid because I had abandonment issues that I was still dealing with, especially
Mm-hmm.
with growing up. The main boundary I did not have was respect. I will still, you could show me in many ways you did not respect me, you did not care for me, and I'm still going to try to please you. I don't want you to leave because if I set those boundaries, I know what's going to happen. And me personally, I'm not prepared for that because I'd rather leave you than you leave me, type of thing. So my biggest one was a
And it's
mutual
gonna be
respect.
harder for me to leave you than it is for you to leave me, which is why I would rather me leave you than you leave me, because I know that it'll
Mm-hmm.
be a whole lot longer, which means you'll still be around because I won't let you go.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I'm cutting
Ooh,
that
that's a good
shit
one.
the fuck off.
Get your ass on. I'm not gonna look
Just-
back. I don't feel bad.
It's not even a race of beat them to it. It's just you can see when somebody dragging your feet, and you can
Mm-hmm.
feel when it's mutual. Of like, we shouldn't be in
Mm-hmm.
this. No, and dealing with what we've dealt with, we know they will stick around just for the sake of that's comfortable and it's familiar. So sometimes you gotta be the asshole in their storyline of I choose me.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad to
I've
be. I would
also
happily play the villain.
Um,
I've also been on the other side of that too. I've also been on the other side of somebody else setting boundaries
Mm-hmm.
and feeling like
This is giving rich people.
you crossed them boundaries
This is
Mm-hmm.
and
giving rich.
Oh God.
having to be cut off from them. I've been on that
Mm-hmm.
side too. And it's not a good feeling to have somebody cut you off.
explain without going into great
Mm-hmm.
detail because I love this perspective.
So like somebody telling you that they don't like something
Mm-hmm.
and you say, okay, I hear you, but then you turn around and still do that same thing that they have said has hurt them. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um, like I said, I've been on that side of somebody saying, I don't like this and I need you to stop. And I say, okay, yeah, whatever, basically, continue to do it.
Hmm.
And then once that access got cut off, it's like, whoa, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's like me being cut off by somebody, it hit me very differently than me cutting
Mm-hmm.
somebody else off.
Hmm.
And I didn't like that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I'm in a position now because of that where I'm doing my absolute damnedest to try to amend that relationship.
Fair.
And
Because if you feel like they're still meant to be in your life, you should want to make some adjustments, even if it's not romantic.
it's not. And
Yeah.
we are in a better place than we were because we've talked, we've you know, seen things from each other's perspective. We
Hmm.
continue to talk. So it's one thing to have somebody cut you off and then still try to work on that. But I've also had somebody cut me off 100% too. So I've had both.
So I have a
Yeah.
question. I'm gonna see how I can. I have a question. So with, and it's for both. It's for us to even be able. It's for us for cutting people off as well, and for your like your situation where you were cut off for something that you was said, I don't like this. In a situation where we may explain, I don't like this, but the person says, okay, I'm going to work on not doing this. If they keep that communication clear, like I can't promise that right now I'm not going to do what you don't like, but I will work towards becoming better and not doing it completely, but it's going to take me time.
So are you asking like it would that be okay with us?
Mhm.
Yes, but put some intention behind it
Mhm.
because what I don't like is constantly getting apologized to for the same
Mhm.
thing
Yeah.
because the best apologies to me are change behavior.
And yeah. I say that to my daughter all the time. When she do something, I be like, if she apologizes for it, I always tell her, I appreciate the apology. Here she come, but I need change behavior. Hi, baby.
Hmm.
Remember you said I can
You want to buy something? Go right ahead.
Robux? Can
Absolutely.
I get some Robux?
Go right ahead.
How many can I get? 80?
If that's what you want, go ahead.
Can I get whatever I want?
Bye.
Except for that
You don't want the 7
$107.
yet because you be going through that like crazy. But go ahead. I love you.
So can I almost get the
Okay.
You'll get rewards.
I get a reward for giving her money.
Period.
You want to say hi?
Hi, Auntie Alexis.
You want to say hi, Victoria?
Hi, Victoria.
That's your TT too. Okay, now go buy your Robux.
And
Look, that's all.
I'm also rich on there.
Are you?
I'm rich with my character, but I don't have any Robux. I'm gonna get some.
Good job. Come on, Big Bang Hank.
Oh, baby.
And I have a microphone.
Yeah, thank you, because I'm about to be sitting here like this with the microphone. Can y'all hear me? No, give it back for real.
I
I'll
don't
see you
even
in a minute.
know what Robux is. I don't understand Roblox. None of that. I don't understand it.
No.
Oh, I thought she was about to come back and explain it. Close my door, please. Thank you, baby. Okay, not now. Robux is I learned how to play Robux. I got stuck on it. I'm not gonna hold you. I love me 99 nights, and it's 99 nights. What's the other one? Build to Survive, and then some other game. I can't even remember what. I be stuck on them.
I'm still a 007 girly. Don't judge me.
But I said I need me a PlayStation so I can run them back. I need 007. I need the beginning of Call of Duty. Daughter. Really? Okay, we're gonna play later. Okay, but go back in there so I can finish this up, okay? Okay,
I
well,
ain't
you gotta
gonna
be
lie.
quiet right
I'd
there.
rather do a Wii. I like the
Thank
Wii
you.
system. Wii Sports is my shit.
I love me some bowling.
Could nobody see me in the Michael Jackson experience? Okay,
Oh, facts.
because I'm
Oh,
gonna
that-
hit the whole dance move. I'm not just standing up straight, and moving my arms. I'm in there.
No, if
Well,
you
Okay,
just
you know
moving
I
your
got the
arms, you're
Wii.
not
I
getting
got
the
the
full
Wii hooked up.
experience.
I actually
Yeah,
got the
you're
Wii
not
hooked up.
really
Me and the kids gonna play that shit tonight.
The whole point is to work out. You ain't working
Oh,
out
yeah.
just moving your arms. You gotta like his song Ghosts. On that experience, listen, I'm finna.
I love that song on there.
Mhm.
Every time I play that song, every time I play that game, that's the first song I play.
I ain't gonna lie, I love Dirty Diana too. Dirty Diana was that one. And then of course Smooth Criminal, but that's my favorite Michael Jackson song, is Smooth Criminal.
I
Because
love
if you
his
grow up,
Time
videos.
was my
It's
shit.
so smooth. Huh?
did y'all grow up watching the Moonwalker?
Huh?
Y'all grew up watching the Moonwalker?
Oh yeah,
I used to watch that in daycare. That's how I ended up liking Smooth Criminal. I was little
Yep.
too. I was like, I'm like preschool.
yep.
And they would have it on, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this song. It was scary a little bit when they got to the
Yeah.
keys, remember?
Shut up.
Yeah,
But Thriller used to scare me.
yeah. Thriller used to
Thriller
scare
did
me
scare
too.
me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like it was always the ending. Like when they was coming towards the girl, I was like, oh no. I was like, you're still there. You need to run. And then she's gonna run into a house of all places. I'm out of there.
Hmm. You're welcome.
Do you think?
Go with her. Go in the room. I'll call you when I'm done.
Do you think you would survive a horror
Close my door,
movie?
babe.
Do I think I would survive what?
A horror movie.
Hell yeah. I don't do stupid shit. And if you thinking dumb and ain't get with the program, I'm finna leave your ass behind.
Baby, you better run.
I'm not carrying no dead weight. You understand me? This is the
No, look.
plan.
If I take off running,
There's
you better take off
that.
running with me and ask questions
And
later.
don't you fall for no motherfucking reason. Don't
That's
you,
because I ain't
don't
helping
you
you
sit
get
here and
up.
slip off of
You
air.
know what? Oh yeah,
I ain't helping you get up.
Because I'm not even. I'm gonna look back and keep going. I'm not even looking back. I'm
I'm
keeping
not
going.
looking back. What do I need
I'm
to
not
look to you
looking
for?
back at
I'm looking
all.
for my destination to get away from you. If that means I gotta run out of the town, so be it. I will.
I'm
I
not
don't
coming
care.
back. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna catch me slipping in no horror movie.
I'm gonna say a prayer for you when I make it safely. That's it.
That part. And if you fall, you know what?
May God be with you.
Jesus loves you.
Amen.
Jesus wept. All right.
I
Alexis,
want to
you've
get
been
somebody else.
skydiving, yes?
Hmm.
Huh?
Have you been skydiving?
You think I'm gonna choose death traps of
I want
activities?
to though.
I want to go skydiving too.
I want
I
to.
will
I
watch
almost
y'all.
did it.
I will watch y'all from the ground and be like, my girls did that shit. I'm gonna have your video because everybody wants that video when they coming down. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna have both of y'all phones in my hand, like fuck yeah. Them my girls. They with the shit. But guess where Alexa's gonna be?
2 feet on the ground.
Boots on the ground. You understand? I'm not
Okay,
doing it.
so
Why am I
okay,
gonna
so
jump out of a perfectly functioning plane?
would you do indoor skydiving?
We got to pray about it.
Oh,
You
indoor
ain't jumping out of no
skydiving.
plane.
I'm afraid of heights.
Me too.
Me too.
When I fly, I do me a little puff puff, and then I'll sip like a drink or two at the airport, and then I make sure I purposely go to sleep as soon as I sit down. I'm not listening to none of that. Hey, this is above you. This is below. I'm not. I'm sleeping.
Me too. When I get on the plane, anytime I get on the plane, that's exactly what I do. I sit in my seat, I put my seatbelt on, I put on my headphones and my music, and I close my eyes and I brace my
With my
yeah.
earbuds in too, I'm out of there. I don't like heights.
I don't
I'd
I
rather
That'd
don't
be
not.
dead ass
either.
tired to
I
sleep.
don't either. But
And
I
then the wind
think if I
smacking you.
wanted to have the skydiving experience, I think
Mhm.
I would go for indoor. But if I
First.
did happen to come across the opportunity to skydive, I might actually take it. Because for me, I feel like if I could skydive, I could do anything.
The most y'all are gonna get out of me because I've already done it is zip lining. That's it.
Ooh,
I love the zip
that
line.
sounds fun.
That's
But I'm
the
afraid
it's
that motherfucker ain't gonna be able to hold my weight. What the fuck?
but they do. And I tell them,
I know they do, but I'm afraid that I'm afraid my ass is not gonna be able to hold. Is what I'm saying.
that's natural. That's a natural feeling because I had to tell the guy, I was like, you're gonna have to push me off because I'm not jumping. And he pushed me off. That's the only way I was gonna move. Cause I was like, I'm not jumping to my death. Like that's what it felt like. And the moment I was just like looking down, I was looking how far I would have to travel. I was like,
That's because
black
you look
people
down. You ain't don't look.
You know what's
Don't
you know
look.
what's crazy is I'm sitting here talking about
push
skydiving.
me.
I don't like heights, but I'm talking about skydiving, and I can't even get on no fucking roller coaster that go upside down.
Let's
Why
talk
y'all
about
both? Why y'all?
it. I don't want to hear shit. You really just try to make me feel bad for not wanting to go skydiving, but your ass
And you
can't do
can't
a
even get
loop.
on a roller coaster.
Why y'all both make the same face at the same time? I said that y'all both said.
So you mean to tell me you can't hit a little loopy loop, but you want me to jump 10,000,
Come
15,000
on
feet up?
now. Girl,
Stop
you
it.
better get your
Blasphemy.
go on ahead, go to Six Flags, get your ass up on whatever.
You don't get
I
your
know
ass on the
it's so
same.
contradicting. It's so contradicting. I know. I know.
That is
I
so
know.
crazy. So you would jump off a plane before you get on a loop de loop? I know you lying.
I want to know. You can't do a little loop de loop?
Like
Okay,
what?
so I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
Maybe.
That's way easier. A loop de loop don't even last that long.
Okay, but see, also too, I'm the reason. Okay, so look, I'm a little traumatized because I watched my cousin and my brother get on a loop de loop and then get stuck upside down. I'm cool.
What
Now
amusement
that
park
is
is
a
this?
fear of mine being stuck on a roller coaster because baby, I be up there
That's
panicking when I be seeing the ground, but it's
I do want to try like if I do any type of like that's not even a roller coaster, but I want to do something like the slingshot where they fucking throw you in the air, but you're in like
so you
a
would get
bubble.
tossed like a salad in the air, but you don't want to get
You're
on a loop de
strapped
loop.
down and you're in this like bubble, and then you like get launched into the air, and in there you're the
you
ball
want
is
to
like
pass out.
moving.
As
Math
many
isn't math.
As many videos as I've
Look
seen
up,
with
look
them and
up,
them passing out,
look up slingshot. Look up slingshot ride.
We're gonna have
Slingshot.
to
It's called.
vlog us going to an amusement park or some shit, talking about sip and speak travels or something. I don't know, but we're gonna go to an amusement park. You finna get over this loop de loop shit,
ASAP.
cause
ASAP.
and I
The
mean
day
we're
I
gonna
get on a
go
loop de loop and get stuck, Alexis, and if I do make it down, I'm coming after you.
Gotta catch me first. Your knee bad,
You said I gotta
gotta
catch
do
you
it.
first.
cause your knee bad. My knees ain't that bad yet, so
Look here.
I'll make it.
You don't know what these knees could do when they need to do it, okay?
Exactly. You may be old now, but let push come and shove, baby. I ain't gonna feel nothing till
Let push come and
afterwards.
shove. These knees will lock in. You know how kids be like, lock in. These knees know when to lock in
Shaking,
and
I'm
work when I
shaking.
need them to. So if I need to chase somebody down, I'll be like, all right,
I'm
knees,
breaking
let's
in.
get it. I have a
Amen.
conversation with my knees, like, all right, look, we're gonna have to chase this motherfucker down, all right? So I need you to lock in, and then I'm gonna regret it the next day for
Talk.
sure. 100%.
I need you to
I'm gonna
lock
make you
in
one
real
that you
quick. Don't
gotta
do
ask for,
nothing
cause
else.
I'm
I ain't gonna lie, I did that shit with my kids the other day at work. We was playing these motherfuckers was playing tag, and then they decided randomly one of the kids decided to come and tag me. It was like, oh, you're it. First of all, I wasn't playing. What?
But
Now I'm
I bet
it. Well, now I
you.
gotta chase all these little badass kids around.
Yeah, I
I
bet you
did.
did.
I did. I did
Mm-hmm.
for like 20
You
minutes.
And
catch
I know
that
you had
priority.
fun too.
I
You
did. I
did.
ain't gonna lie. My inner child popped out. But
Lots was flying.
one kid decided I went to go tag him. He did a little jukey juke, and my legs went one way, and my top half went the other.
And you trying to chase me? Yeah, we finna mess some ankles up real
But
quick.
mind you, I had already been doing it for 20 minutes, so 20
Your
minutes is
time
my
was up.
max. Obviously, 20 minutes is my max.
Your time was up.
21-minute hit, and then my body was like,
That did not pass go.
I was
That is
sitting on the ground
hilarious.
like. My student was like,
Laying
"You
flat,
okay?" I
weren't
said,
you?
"I need water."
You lay flat on your back, bro.
Huh?
You lay flat on your back.
I didn't. I just sat there with my knees up, breathing hella hard.
Oh, okay. Cause I was like, if you would have just laid there and been like, I'm gonna accept my defeat today.
Oh no! I'm not gonna let these kids know that I'm that old.
Cause they'll be on
I'm
your
old, but I
ass.
ain't that old.
These
God
kids
damn
don't
it!
play.
Because my brother and sister love to remind me, they're like, you're old, Alexis. I'm like, no, I'm not. They're like, 30 is old. I'm like, wait till y'all get in y'all 20s. I can't
You know
wait.
what?
So
I just had a conversation with my sister about age because I be forgetting that she's in her 40s. And I'm like, I still associate y'all with being in y'all 30s because, y'all don't look 30. But growing up, I feel like the reason why we used to be like, oh, that's old because 30-year-olds
Mm.
back when we was little didn't look like us like this for real. They look older.
they look
But
old.
as now we're 30, baby, I'm young as hell.
We look good. What? I tell motherfuckers I got kids, and they be like, "Huh?" They be like, "How old are you?" I be like, "I'm about to be 33." They be like, "What?" Thought you was like 25. Ooh, look, wait, don't.
I love
Hold
that, but I
on,
also
hold
be
on.
trying to look my age. I be like, I'm 30. I don't
They
want
be
to look
taking
like
like
I'm
6 years.
20.
They be taking 6 years off my age. I'll take it. Thank you.
I'll take it, but sometimes I be like, do I look 30 years old now? Because
Just don't card
people, when
me.
I was in school last year, they was like, you have a 5-year-old? Yeah. How old are you? I thought you were 20. No, baby, I'm pushing 30. What you mean?
Pushing 30. You is 30.
It's like
Well,
sometimes it's
last
like almost
last year I
offensive.
wasn't 30. I wasn't 30 just yet.
Sometimes it comes off as offensive, but then sometimes it makes you be like, Thank
Now I
you.
see why the older women back in the day used to hit us when we used to ask them as kids how old they were. I swear my grandma Lucy used to be like old enough to eat some cornbread. I said, "You right? Old enough to be your mama. You right? I'm be quiet."
Hello. Look good, old enough to be your mama. So it was, I met somebody Thursday. When she said she had 5 grandkids, I said, baby, you look like you about 5 years older than me. What you mean you got 5 grandkids? She was in her 50s. Body banging. Face looked good. Skin good. That's five
See,
grandkids.
I
And you
love that.
50? I said,
That's
baby,
so
this,
nice.
this melanated skin. No.
That be my mama. My mom, when she be out and about and she just talk about her kids and her
Your
grandkids,
mama
people be
straight.
like, "Your mama got how many kids?" I'm like, "It's 3 kids and three. I'm sorry, 4 grandbabies."
I
And
was
they
saying
be
that's
like, "Huh? Your mama don't even look that old." My mama is about to be 54 this year.
Mm,
oh, that's good.
I love it.
We getting old, but in the best way. I don't feel old.
I don't feel old either. Not until I feel old.
Okay, sometimes
I
I
feel
be
this way.
feeling
I gotta
it.
cook. Now this side I gotta cook.
But
Then it's different. But outside of that, I really don't feel old.
Sit down, sir. We're all sitting on the floor painting. He's not really doing anything. He's just in his fountain.
Another kid
oh,
that
he's
came in
chilling.
there.
Oh, as long as he's chilling.
But I just wanted to let you know because he was waking up. He woke up Jamar
That
because
mom
she
and
fell back
TT
asleep.
life.
He woke up Jay and she fell back asleep. But Jelani thought you should know.
Okay, thank you.
Now I ain't seen you pick up your glass yet, Alexis.
Girl, I'm over halfway
We
done.
45 minutes in. If I could show you what my
Oh,
glass was
look,
like
look!
on the
I didn't finish
inside.
my first glass. I'm on my second. My first one, you saw my first one was red. This one's blue.
Mm-hmm.
You right? Not y'all trying to get drunk. Because if we trying to get drunk, that means we trying to get spicy.
Oh, we could get spicy.
What time is
This
we trying
right.
to get spicy, y'all?
We can get spicy on anything. You know, I'm down for a spicy conversation. I'm,
Do tell.
I'm here for it all.
Start it off then. I'm here for
You
it.
start. No, you start.
Nah, no, shut him up.
You know
Don't
what?
get shut.
You know what?
No,
I am
don't get
about to
shut.
start it off. I am about to start off because to take it back to us watching the videos back from the older seasons. One
Mm-hmm.
of the topics was about threesomes.
Okay, I'm glad
And
you brought this up because I was gonna ask
oh,
about how y'all felt about like polyamorous and all that stuff. But go ahead, finish.
I love that you just said that. That was a part of it. But how do you feel? How do y'all feel about threesomes now versus how you felt about it back then?
I
I'm gonna
feel the
start with you,
same way.
Alexis, because you was the main one.
I
But
feel
I'm
the same
putting you
way
out
about
there.
threesomes. Like I'm not in that moment. I'm not sharing. I have tried poly,
Mm-hmm.
and I've realized it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried it though. It's just not for me. I don't. I view it differently now. Like I'm not so judgmental on it, but I also kind of peeped how everybody can't handle poly, even though they want to be in it.
Mm-hmm. Most people have a
Because
misconception of poly. So a lot of people, or I'm gonna say a lot of people, because male and women, they're looking at it as having two partners versus what it really means to be in a poly relationship.
a lot of work.
Hmm.
It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
and especially if you're doing it with more than two, it's a
So
lot of work because one person is going to be a little bit more high maintenance
Mm-hmm.
than the others, where the others will take bare minimum interaction, and the other person's like, "Nah, give me your time, nigga."
so it's a poly relationship where there's a male, let's just say a male, two females, right? And
We're
he's
female
dating
and
both of them, but are they dating each other or no?
That's the
I
different
didn't when
dynamics
I
of
went to
it.
give it a shot. I did not. It wasn't incorporating all of them. It was a separate interaction. We didn't. We never met each other. None of that. Everything was. We knew about each other, but we never interacted with each other. My time with him was my time with him, and vice versa.
Now, how does that
And
work
I
though?
liked it. I liked it that way.
How does that work though? How do you split your time with some? How do you have a person and you
I just
splitting that time with that person with somebody else? How does that work?
because they're going again. There are going to be some there they don't have that much requirement of how much time you spend with them as maybe one out of three does. So you really giving your time to one and checking up on the other two because that's what it works because everybody's not high maintenance in that situation.
But in that
So if
sense, does
I'm
it
keeping it
make
a
it
stack, I got majority of the time.
so? Does that so? Because when it's said like that, I'm looking more at it as like those are just your sides. Then, like with the poly as just the title. Okay, your face is telling it. Your face is telling because that's what I see. Especially if you have one person that's more high maintenance that requires more attention, more affection, more all of that, and you're giving it to that one person, and then you're checking up on the other two or however many. I'm just checking up on my sides, making sure they straight, and then I'm coming back to my main. Gotcha.
Yeah, no. I no, no,
No,
no,
no, no,
But
no,
no.
no, no, no.
everybody, because I'm gonna tell you, it started off as because I had asked the question when I was curious about it, and I was just like, so let's say I'm the last, like I'm the next girlfriend. You still gonna want to be out fooling around with other people? First, the answer started off as yeah, and then it changed to yeah, I think I'm done, and I'm gonna just stick with what I got.
Hmm.
So you also have to have some discernment to know when somebody is bullshitting and they really don't know the answer yet versus this is how they really are. Because to me, I feel like some people get into poly situations to like it's a protection of I don't have to go all the way in because of whatever circumstances I'm dealing with in present time. It's a safe haven. And they really very well may not be poly. It's just
And
they
that's a
for
red flag for me. You got to go. No, I'm sorry. My view on polyamorous relationships, I don't have no judgment towards them because I've seen people in poly relationships and they are very functional and they're healthy and I think they're beautiful and I love that for them. Me personally, absolutely not. Why? I'm a selfish ass motherfucker. And my person is my person. I'm not sharing you with nobody. No, no. I can't even imagine like having to split my time. Excuse me? What is that?
Mhm.
What is that? The only person or people that I would ever split my time with my person would be my children.
Mhm.
And
and the
that
only way
and
it
that
works
is a big if. That's like only like and that would be like when you're at work and I got time with my kids. But when we're all together, we're all together. Like you're my person. And I can't imagine my person out here hugged up, kissing, touching, laughing. Like, excuse me? You're doing all the
The
shit
only
with them that you do with me? Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
I see that only really
No.
like it really truly sounds, or from what I've seen, it only works when if both girls, because it's in a poly relationship, most people don't realize it's multiple relationships within that one in order for it to truly work. If it's going to be a unified type of thing. It's me and this man, it's the two girls having a relationship. Everybody has their own relationship and then it's a whole group relationship. If it's
it's
not, I feel like if it's not the girl, if the women, or to say the men, it's kind of weird on the men, but the two women, if they're both into women as well, and that's something that they want, I see that working perfectly fine without any jealousy or anything like that.
Okay, so now
But
my
for me,
question
I
I
is
couldn't.
don't
that
I didn't like punani. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, it could be sometimes subjective because every poly relationship is not the same format. So
Mhm.
for
okay,
me,
so my
it never worked with me. I don't care if you the baddest thing walking. It would never. I'm not licking cooch. You're not licking my cooch.
Okay, so I got a question then. Based off what Nate says, it's like the girls can have, if they both like girls, then it should all work out. But my thing is like, okay, how would that work? Because if you are in a relationship with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that third person get involved? Is it
Mutual
is it
agreement.
your significant other going out and looking and being like, hey, I want to invite this person to our relationship? Is it you bringing
Yeah.
somebody into a relationship? Or is it, hey, y'all have a conversation because you two are in a relationship and you two want to bring another person into this, and y'all go out and look for somebody? Like,
Mm-hmm.
So for my situation, it wasn't. This is why I say it's different. It wasn't even a decision for them to make. It was a heads up to give them that it was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
so they told you, hey, me and you were talking, but I'm about to go basically have somebody else on the side.
No, it wasn't said like that.
No, of course not like that, but in the gist.
But in a gist, that's not what it was. You
Okay,
gotta
so
think,
then how was it?
he's
You
not.
said it
He's
was a
not.
heads up.
He's not a monogamous man. So it's not to say I'm getting a side. It's I'm getting the third girlfriend.
So was the heads up like I'm doing this, or are you okay with this, or how did
It was a
that come to
heads
play?
up because they already had that understanding. They just
So you
they
and
just
that person already had that understanding that he was possibly like,
because
he's
he was
this
still
person
dating.
you guys are
He was
dating.
still outside, even with the two. He was outside before I even became a factor in the picture. It's just when
See,
I came,
I feel
it was
like
told
even
to me.
then, a heads up, no, because if you and I are dating, I feel like you should
But that's
be
why
like, hey,
Polly
are you
subjected.
okay with this? And then if you say, if I'm not, you should. I feel like you should. I feel like I should have the option to, if I'm okay with that or not. And
But
I
they
feel like
already had that.
by you
They
just
had,
giving me a heads up, I'm not. I don't. I feel like you're taking away my option.
but that's why Polly may not be for you because they already had an understanding before I came in the picture.
Well,
So
yeah,
if
that's
that's
why I
if
said
that's
poly
they
ain't for
told,
me. I've stated
yeah,
that
like
What
already.
about your
yeah, it's a
understanding, or
method.
what about how you felt? Of course, with the curiosity and stuff like that, but if somebody is like giving you that type of heads up and you're not with it, you're just
I think where I started to realize that it wasn't for me
mm-hmm.
was
I'm gonna turn this light on.
when I was told, "Hey, I'm about to go visit such and such," and it's like in the back of your mind, you know what's going on,
Like they was
and
with you, like y'all was kicking it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm about to pretty much leave you and go kick it with this person."
no,
Oh,
I don't want to get too much into detail. That's why, but no, it wasn't like same city situation.
oh, yeah. See,
It was
nah,
different states.
nah. And that's another
So like
thing.
in the back, that was my cue to see like, okay, so you're not comfortable with it, and you can't stay in something just for the sake of you have feelings for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I used to do that. I used to stay in certain situations because of the way I felt. And now it's like
Mm-hmm.
my mental health and my peace of mind is worth so much more than
Yes.
dealing with the bullshit of keeping you in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I agree. I totally agree.
Like when me and my ex broke up, and we actually like, because when we first broke up, we kept communication for a little bit, and then we just stopped communicating. And I realized at first it hurt my feelings, but as time went on, life got so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta let go of the dead weight.
Doors started opening, things started happening, and I was just like You know how when you think, you know how when you ask for certain things, just like talking out loud, like I want this and I want, like you manifest, certain things
Mm-hmm.
started coming to me because I started letting things go and I started to like really just spend time with me
Mm-hmm. It's okay
Mhm.
to let go too.
But you
because
gotta
I
be
realized after that 7 year relationship, I really lost who I was.
Mhm.
And I had to figure out who I was again because I didn't know I didn't know what I liked, what I didn't like, you know, none of that. Now I'm like, if you're on the same page, you got to go.
different. And that's why I was like, the more you love on yourself is the more it gets mirrored back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what relationships are. They're mirrors. So whatever somebody triggers you with, you trigger somebody with the same energy, but you just aren't aware of it because you focus on the outside versus the in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing but mirrors. And then we don't realize until after the fact that like, damn, I was so much on you, but not even realizing me, and how I played a role in the destruction
Accountability.
of this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And why is it that why is it that when you're in a relationship and you said like I don't like this and I don't like this and then you start changing for the betterment of yourself, the other person always is all like, why you switching up? Why you acting different? It's like I want elevation. I want different. And you're
But I'm gonna
stuck.
tell you why, because they're so stuck on how they met you that they're not focused on how to keep you. Because how to keep you means that you are aware that both parties are going to change, evolve, grow, ascend, whatever you want to call it, to be the next best version of themselves.
But
So
that
if you
also
can't
takes
accept
into
that, that's
themselves
what comes with
too.
relationship. That comes in friendships too, though.
Yeah.
I can't expect Nay to be like the same Nay back in 2015. That's not growth, especially if we in two different mindsets nowadays. But the fact that we're aligned, hence why we are where we are today with even the podcast, is because everybody was ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's ready to commit to it because
Mm-hmm.
we're well established into whatever's going on in our lives that we were like, you know what? This is the time. We could have been like, bring it back. But everybody wasn't on the same page because everybody was going through different shit
Me and Alexis been talking about this for years.
about bringing it back. And then it just like, boom, it happened.
Time, the timing aligned for it. But that also, it just really takes it back to even with just personal growth. People sometimes are stuck in their ways and they don't want to grow because they don't, in order for us to grow, we have to be uncomfortable within ourselves and where we are in life. Some people are uncomfortable with the uncomfortability, so they don't want to grow. And so they'll look at you like, why are you doing this? Why are you changing for the better when you can, ain't nothing wrong with us? But that just shows how sometimes we outgrow people. And it's
Yeah.
okay to
And you
outgrow
can't take
people.
them with you.
Huh?
As much as and you can't take them with you. As much as you want to bring the people that you truly care about,
Yeah.
you can't take everybody with you. It's okay to love somebody from afar. That's not far fetched.
Hmm.
But they can't go with you on your journey. Sometimes your next journey means you gotta release whatever baggage is in your backpack.
And sometimes something I had recently kind of sat with is sometimes it may not even be somebody that we had an issue with. It may not be anything wrong with you, but this is my point where this is your stop. It's time for you to get off my train because what I need to do requires for me to meet somebody else, or it's not aligned for me to be with this person.
Yeah, at some point,
Where I'm going, I needed a new circle.
Hmm.
And some
so
people in where I'm going, I needed a new circle, and some people are still here, but not everybody is still here. That doesn't mean
Hmm.
that it was beef, like you were saying, or anything like that. But I needed like-minded people.
Hmm.
Like I see my growth over here. I need an entrepreneurial mindset for the people that I surround myself with because that's what I'm trying to grow right now.
Hmm.
right, right. So
And if you're not on that,
this conversation brings me to this little clip that I keeps playing in my head. It's a Medea clip where Medea was explaining um people are like parts of a tree. You got your leaves that blow in the wind. It's like the wind blow, they over here. Wind blow this way, they over there. Then you got your branches where they a little thicker than the leaves were. They solid, but they can still break off. You know what I mean? But then you got your roots. And it's only a couple of them. It's like one, two, maybe three of them. When you find those roots, you got to keep those ones around because those are the ones that are going to help you elevate and help you grow and tell you when you're wrong and tell you the shit that you don't want to hear when you need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got the friends that I have. None of my friends are gonna let me slide and be like, and not tell me like she was wrong for that.
We not no yes man.
None of my, I don't want yes men. That's the thing about me. I want some real niggas around me. That's why I got them. I need motherfuckers tell me, Lex, you're going about this the wrong way, nigga. Like, let's hit it with a
Listen,
reverse. Let's start over.
that takes
Let
me
me
back
hold you.
to one of our old episodes where my baby daddy was on with us. And we were discussing an issue about me not letting him take our baby when she was 4 months old. I was
I
going
remember.
in. I mean, I was going in. I seen in my way and only my way. Alexa said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You not listening. You talking over him. She put me in check in the middle of the video to where I was like,
Yeah, Alexis
let me
does that.
evaluate. Let me look at this a different way. And then I got to see it from a different point of view. Like, please don't ever be in my life and you telling me what I want to hear because that's not what I want to hear. It's not what I need to hear. I need people
Right.
that's going to hold me accountable. I need people that's going to let me know I'm wrong so I can see it from a different point of view. I want to grow in life. I want to become a better me. And I can't do that
It's
if people around me keep
and
saying
it's
I'm
them
doing
people.
damn well I'm
It's
over here looking like boo boo the fucking fool.
it's them people that irritate you the most too. It's the ones that
I'm
tell you, hey, you wrong, and you know you wrong, and I'm gonna let you know you wrong. And I know you don't want to hear you wrong, but god damn it, you gon' I know you don't want to hear me, but I know you fucking hear me. You know what I mean?
because
And they irritate
you've
you.
had those conversations, Vic, where I
They
was like, look,
oh, that's why I'm
I'm
saying
not
this.
I was
Them
like, I'm
type
not
of
your
people
enemy.
irritate. Look, them type of people irritate you. Irritate you.
But I have to make a
But it's
disclaimer.
only them
I'm not
few. You
your
only got a
enemy. I'm
couple.
working with you.
Yeah, I know.
It's like because
Yeah,
sometimes when you're in the middle of it and you feel like you already on defense, and then somebody comes here and says, "Hey, well, you could go about it this way." You like fuck no, because like I feel some type of way because now I feel ganged up on. But I have to always reiterate, I am not going against you. I'm just giving you a different perspective where you may not be able to see your blind views
Mm-hmm.
because you looking just straight ahead. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
your side view mirror to let you know, hey, you missed this spot. You about to crash.
she done did that with
You
me
might have went a
in the
little
middle
overboard
of.
just now. Do you need a breather? You know what
She
I'm
done
saying?
did that
Like,
with me in the middle of me having a conversation with my 13-year-old. She was like, "Hold on now."
She be real quick to
I'm
tell
like,
you.
relax. Like, it's like I get you, and I can tell. I'm like, I know you're frustrated, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you take that emotion out on them. And I said, I'm not a parent, so I can only give you the perspective of the child. So from my perspective, I'm like, I can see like you can still give the same message without having to yell.
Mm-hmm.
Because
She
if
made
they're
me
I
mad,
think
sometimes
and I
that's just having
cried.
somebody there to be
it
able to
puts
slow
them in
you
a
down
cocoon.
because we could be so into feeling our emotions. Because I do that with my daughter. I will catch myself, and one thing I really stand on is really not trying to take emotions out on her, that, especially ones that don't deal with her, aren't coming from her. Even if I'm overstimulated or frustrated, I still try to reword what I'm saying and make sure it's not coming off harsh or anything like that. But we always need somebody that can slow us down because we could be so headstrong, so into it, and we not paying no attention to no
As
other
single
ways.
parent,
Huh?
there's I said, especially as single parents, there's a different pressure of being a
Hmm.
single parent. And sometimes you do need that friend to be like, hey, you need a breather?
Yeah.
You need a minute? Because I see your frustration, but now I see you giving it out. So do
Hmm.
we need to go outside for a second. We need to like, then circle back to whatever conversation you was having with him. That's fine. But if I'm there, I'm gonna say something as your friend, as your sister.
And I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Right.
Just like
And
I
I
know y'all don't get
appreciate that from her.
I
Even
know
though
y'all don't
you
get
don't
that same
expect nothing less from me of an attitude, okay? Just know that.
Facts. Like, let me have my attitude first because there's been times where I'd be like, you know what, you got me fucked up. But then I'm gonna sit on it, and then I'm like, you know what, you was right. I did, the amount of times, especially when it came to my baby daddy, and I'm talking to Alexis about it. I'm like, girl, he got me fucked up. Fuck that nigga. He could drown for all I care. She's like, wait a minute. I be ready to. I skin that nigga alive.
Oh my goodness. I'm dead.
Sorry.
I get it though. Like y'all be like, man, how did y'all grow from your co-parenting situations?
Ooh, I grew. I'm gonna say one thing for me that helped me with co-parenting was my reactions. And when I stopped giving a reaction, it became
Mm-hmm.
easy for me. I stopped worrying like what happens at your house. I'm not in control of nothing that goes on at your house. That's your house. Um, with little comments or little things that would be said, I learned to not react because that's what was being looked for, was for me
Mm-hmm.
to react in a certain way, to say, "Hey, I was right. This is how she is." So once I stopped giving those type of reactions and I'm not responding, um, you got it. You gonna catch the silence. Everything moved forward for me, and I was able to. It became peaceful for me for parenting. It didn't become. It was a headache at first. It was like
Yeah.
constant stress, and you can't raise a child when you're stressed, especially as a single mother or a full-time mother with a half-ass part-time father.
And
So
I'm a firm believer. You get more with honey than you do vinegar. Let
I'm
that sizzle,
interested
Vic.
in Vic's response
Because
to
I
you.
said her first. She's like, you know what? You might be right. But Vic's situation is different. But how'd you grow?
Okay, so
It's a
You
safe
still
space.
growing?
I'm okay. So
Okay.
I honestly, 100%, I am still growing. I am 100% still growing. What I can say is where I am now compared to where I was when this whole thing started.
Hmm.
I don't care what nobody else say. I know I've grown. I know I have matured not only in my emotional stance, but
Hmm.
mentally. And like Nay said, I'm less reactive to the things that he purposely does to try to get a reaction. Like
Mm-hmm.
like Nate said, the comments, um, just little petty shit that they do back then, I was quick to respond. Quick.
Hmm. Hmm.
Quick. And it was a response out of you got me fucked up. You not gonna talk to me like that. I am the mother of your child. Like you gonna respect me. Like what the fuck? Like you got me fucked up. But now it's like, you
Literally.
know what? I know who I am. I
Hmm.
know that I am the mother of your child. And I know that you will never see me as such. And I have to be okay with that.
Hmm.
I would still respect you as her father. And we've been going to in person therapy now for like, we've been there 3 times now. We've been doing online, but now it's being mandated that we do in person therapy. And our last session, I straight up told him, you know what? I don't know what I did to you, but I'm sorry. Whatever I
Hmm.
said, whatever I did, whatever you may have felt, I apologize from the bottom of the depths of my soul. You know what I mean? And I told him, I don't like you as a person, as a human, as a man. I don't fucking like you. I don't. But as a father, I have
I
nothing but
respect
respect for
you.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I said, but the sad part about that is even though I don't like you as a man, you can burn in the depths of the deepest, hottest parts of fucking hell. Okay?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give you not an ounce of fucking water to cool you down. As her father, though, you've been there. You've done things. You've protected her. All that. But the sad part about it is you will never see that from me. You will never say that about me. You see what I'm saying?
Acknowledging
Like
your role as their mother.
you don't even acknowledge me as the mother of your child. To you, I'm a glorified babysitter. What? His words.
Which is crazy.
And it's the type of relationship that him and I have, and with the age of my child, it's a strain on my relationship with my daughter because of the fact that she's in between both of us, and they're like best friends. So there's no accountability, there's no discipline, there's no, hey, you're doing wrong, hey, you're fucking up. On my end, I'm mom.
Echoing? Is her voice echoing?
I think yours is too.
I don't hear it on either end.
I hear a little bit, but it's the relationship between me and her dad has definitely caused a strain on me and my baby. Your mic is muted, Alexis.
I know I did it on purpose. I was trying to make sure it wasn't.
Oh.
You still hear the echo? Oh, both of
But
all of it.
in all honesty, I ain't gonna lie. If I had known back then that I was gonna have to deal with all the bullshit that I've been dealing with over the last 13 years with having a co-parent, I would rather just be a fucking single parent. I ain't gonna lie. As hard as it may be, I'd rather deal with the child and do the shit on my own than have to fight with a motherfucker on a regular.
Yeah.
I felt like
That is
that at first for a moment, but everything that I've gone through with my daughter's father and us co-parenting, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for, as unfortunate as it is, I'm thankful for the fact that he took me through hell and back. It made me such a strong mother. It made me such a strong woman. Those situations have taught me how to have my boundaries, how to respect myself, respect my daughter, and to really just be the type of mother that I am. So it's a lot. It's stressful. We don't want to deal with it, but it makes us the strong women that we are.
So let me ask you this. Did you go from him not really being around to now co-parenting to where he is around?
No, he in jail. It went from I'm
Sorry.
I laugh at that too. I get the last laugh. Okay, I'm still a little bit petty, but still. But it went from during my pregnancy, he was not around. After I had the baby, literally, the day that we came home from the hospital, he was around. But he was around, but he really wasn't around. He was present, but and I accepted that at the time. But it went from that to the moment I started to put my boundaries up and stood on my boundaries, he was gone.
Do you think he was present for whatever vision he may have had of y'all being a family and him being tied to you? Do you think that's what kind of stopped him? Is when you started setting the boundaries of we're not a thing anymore?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. From my perspective and what
Right.
she just said, I think once you put them boundaries up, and he was like, "Oh, I don't have access to you," then
Yeah. I think in some ways I would say yes to that. One thing my daughter's father did was, I think it was the moment that he understood I did not care for him. The moment that he really realized that I did not have those feelings that he was making up in his head. Because a lot of the things that it seemed like when I let him believe that I still wanted him, I let him, you take whatever narrative you want to take and you run with that. You believe, me stating facts or me stating concerns about our child is because of the fact that I feel some type of way about your new relationships. You feel like I'm jealous, have at it. Because I know my truth at the end of the day. But once we got to a point of realization that this girl truly don't want me, this she's not checking for me like that. That's when things became different. So I'm gonna say this because I know people, families is gonna be watching. Watch it, record it, send it to the rest of the family. Fuck y'all. Mm. But he he had a new girlfriend. He had a new baby mother. I was very excited. I was expressing my excitement because for me, my point of view was I get to see my daughter in a new stage of her life of becoming a big sister. I wasn't ready
Mhm.
for no new baby. So I was excited for him to have a new baby because I look at it as like, we don't have to be together. I'm going to support you regardless because you're her father. Your happiness equals her happiness. It's a portion of it. So I'm here for it. But my issue was your new females, you don't want them to meet me. You don't want them to speak to me at all, but you're bringing them to my house. You're bringing them to my job. I have an issue with that. Don't, out of respect, and they're mugging, they're showing that they have an issue with me. I don't respect that. So it came to a point where I was just tired of, you're not financially helping me. I put you on child support. You don't respect me, respect the court. Simple as that. I don't want to deal with it. He turned around and was like, "Oh, he tried to file for custody. I was abusing my daughter, drugs, all every name, everything that you can look up to say how can you take a child from the mother." Oh, he said it. He said
That's
it.
where I'm at.
Once you did that, I was like, nothing else can compare. You will never get a reaction out of me. You will never really speak to me. It's just, it is what it is. So once he took me to court, he didn't win what he thought he was going to win because he wanted full custody, so everything. He didn't want me to even. He wanted me to even have supervised visits with my child.
That's what my baby dad is trying to do to me, but my judge is like, "This sounds like some adult petty bullshit, and y'all just need to go to co-parenting therapy, like
One thing
mandated therapy."
Yeah.
One thing about it, them judges do not play because what I was told in that courtroom, the judge already knew the bullshit because first of all, he was in mediation talking, bashing me in the courtroom with that judge, bashing me on the paperwork. You could tell he was lying because I came with straight facts. I mean, I was abusing her, doctor's records. She missing school, school records. Where's the bruises at? I got text messages proving the way you talking to me. I got
Okay,
video
Patrice.
recordings of the way that you talking to me, the family included. Y'all bitches watching, I got nothing but video. Video.
We got the
But
receipt.
the judge told me that if y'all can't get it together, I'll put that baby in foster care.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The first judge back in 2014, because my baby was born in 2013. So in 2014, when my first judge told me that put put a fear in me. It put a fear in me because the thought of the court snatching my child because the me and my baby daddy can't get along, bruh. So I've done everything in my power ever since then to say things like the way I talk to him has changed. I don't come at him so aggressive no more. I even use ChatGPT to help me figure out, get all my emotions out, and really talk to him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I've changed the way I talk to him. I've changed the way I approach him. I've changed the way like, and it's like there's no reciprocation. Everything is my fault. Everything is I'm a bad mom. He didn't said that I didn't punch my child in the mouth so many times to make her bleed. Mind you, I did not punch her, but I did like in her lip one time from her being disrespectful, and my finger and her lip and her tooth just happened to meet perfectly. She bled for like 30 seconds and then it was over. CPS got involved. They went to the school, talked to her, and they asked her questions, and she told them what happened. And the lady was like, well, why did that happen? She goes, because I was being disrespectful. And the lady was like, well, do you understand the consequence of your actions? She was like, yeah, I understand. Calls me at work, asks me the same questions. I give her the same, pretty much the exact same story verbatim. And then she tells me, whoa, I talked to your daughter, might be like an hour ago. She told me pretty much the exact same story. And I was just like, are you kidding me? This motherfucker tried to get the DA to charge me with child abuse, I think it was. And I had to go to court and do a book and release. I spent 3 hours in a fucking jail cell because I had to do a book and release. And then I was supposed to be on trial where 12 random people would decide if I'm guilty or innocent of abusing my child. And if I was found guilty, then I would have had to spend a year behind bars.
I'm sorry.
But luckily, after I did my fucking book and release, literally like an hour after I got released, the fucking DA calls me and is like, so yeah, I looked over this file and it sounds like y'all just need therapy. So I'm pretty much dropping the charges. And I was pissed the fuck off because I'm like, you couldn't call me and tell me that 3 hours ago before I actually sat in a fucking jail cell?
That's money.
Are you kidding me? Literally, they literally put me in handcuffs. They took off, they made me put on the little orange slippers. The only thing they didn't make me do was put on the full jumpsuit. I had to talk to the nurse. I had to do fingerprints, the whole shit. I heard inmates in the other cells going fucking buku crazy. Like I was spooked. And I said to myself, this is not for me. Going to jail is not for the weak. And I'm weak. When it comes to prison, I'm weak. I don't want to do it.
I did not like that shit. Did they make you have to bend over and cough?
No, they didn't make me do that.
They made me bend over and fucking cough.
They didn't make me do that. Because the dude, honestly, the dude who was doing my booking, he could tell that I had never been through that. And he can tell that I was scared. So he was lightweight fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like, and then he pulled up a whole nother person's picture that looked like me. Okay.
My mugshot.
Because he asked me, he's like, so you sure you ain't never been to jail? I was like, I promise you I ain't never been to the system.
Nah,
and he showed me the screen and the little picture. It literally, the person that was in the screen looked like me. It did. But it was a male. But it looked like me. I ain't gonna lie. And I was lightweight spooked. I was like, I promise you, that ain't me.
Fucked up if you're trying to say I've been in jail and it's a whole man.
I was like, bro, I promise you I ain't never been in jail. I was spooked. And then I got pissed off. Yeah, I was upset. And then, mind you, if they didn't drop the charges, and I did have to go through that, and I did go to trial, and I was found guilty, I would be in jail right now. Imagine that. Come back. Look, imagine me going to jail. Come on, tatty.
Please don't get no face tats. I feel like it'll be one day you
No, never. That's the one thing I would never do is tap my face. Never. Can't.
Don't stress
me out.
I'm gonna be like, what you feeling like?
I play with the little filters and whatnot. Because I be having little filters and little stars on my face. But I'll never actually get my face tatted. Like, I can't.
Mm-mm.
You are so cute.
Oh.
Yep.
Sorry, the topic of the conversation, I didn't want her to be in here listening to, so I was trying to get her to get out, but she missed her mommy.
But one
Gotcha.
thing I will say to both of y'all, y'all are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Even
What?
in the midst of your, I say y'all are doing a great job. Even in the midst of all the chaos that comes with co-parenting, y'all are putting y'all best foot forward. And from the outside looking in, I see it. So I want to give y'all flowers.
You
Thank
know,
you.
I appreciate that because us as moms who go through shit and people who see us go through shit and they're like, oh yeah, you're going through that, but you'll be all right. But you don't really understand
You're
exactly what it is
human.
I'm going through. Like you see it, but you're not in it.
Hmm.
You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And really what you see is really what you it's not even touching the surface of what it is. So to
Yeah.
hear anybody say to me as another parent, or even if you're not a parent, just to hear somebody say, I see you and you're
Hmm.
doing a good job, that it definitely it resonates and it hits different.
I appreciate it a lot more. I will say this past couple months, I've heard almost every day how good of a mother I am. I hear it every day from my daughter, for one, but to hear it from other people, I feel like it's helped me and motivated me even more to kind of keep pushing as a single mom and through all the things that I've been through. Because one of the biggest things that, and Vic, you said something about it. With how they don't acknowledge how we are as mothers and they don't respect us
Mhm.
as the mothers of their children, especially their daughters. That lack of respect. I used to really, I'm gonna say I was waiting for an apology. I truly was waiting for an apology. I was like, I just need that apology and then I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be good. But when I realized I'm not ever gonna get that apology, and when I do get that apology, I understand it may be further down the line for
It
that
won't even
person
have
to
to
realize
like,
that they kind of they played a part. It may not be all on them, but they played a part in a situation. But when I've come to accept the fact that I'm not getting that, that's when I began to get or to hear from outside people saying, I see you, I've been seeing you, I've been acknowledging this. You may not have heard it, but you are a great mother, you have been doing, I salute you
mhm.
to this. And hearing it now and hearing it from people that I didn't think that was seeing it, or just anybody, period, because I'm like, I'm going through so much on the inside and I don't talk about what I go through all the time. I kind of just hold on to it and just deal with it. So hearing that, it really does, like, it's a boost. It really, everything that we going through, it's helpful, huh?
It's worth waking up the next day and having to deal with it all over again.
I love that for y'all. Because you sometimes a mother, and it's like, I'm not saying fathers don't need it too, but right now I'm focused on the mothers because that's what's in front of my face right now. Mothers need to hear that because when you have to play the role of both the mother and the father, especially if you have the majority of the time,
Hmm.
you need to hear that to kind of keep you grounded because sometimes when you're so deep into the masculine side of it all, of provider and giving them some sort of a father role, even though you shouldn't have to, sometimes you need to hear that because it brings you back to your femininity as a
Hmm.
nurturer. To be like, I could put my guards down, I
Hmm.
could breathe a little bit better.
Hmm. And you know what? I'll touch on that too, to say about, because I noticed with me, I'm out of survival mode. I'm exiting my survival mode. So I am being a lot
So proud
softer, a
of you.
lot more just into my feminine, because I see how girly girl my daughter is, and I love how much of a girl she is. She's into makeup, nails, and skincare and all of these things. Like, she make me, my favorite color now is pink because of her, and I was a purple girl. And when I realized, even with me realizing I transitioned from loving purple to pink, I realized, like, I'm entering my soft girl era, my soft mom era. And that came to with allowing the men in my life, my dad, my brothers, her grandpa, allowing them to be that male figure in her life and their contribution to say, I got you. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. And that allows me to be a little bit more softer and to just be in my feminine zone so she could continue to be in her feminine zone. Because I don't want her to, kids are sponges and they mirror us sometimes. So when they see us being a certain way, they naturally pick up on that. So with her, she's into skincare. She see me in that bathroom doing my skincare before bed, before school in the morning. I'm doing my nails, and you want to have a spa day today? Let's do it. Let's do your hair. Let's do your nails and toes. And I want her to be in her girly girl space. And so allowing your village to be a village was also something big for me.
So I also have a girly girl daughter. I, however, am not girly girl at all. But I have my moments. Like
Mhm.
I just because I don't wear makeup on a regular basis doesn't mean I don't know how to put on makeup. Doesn't mean
Mhm.
that I don't know about the blush and the eyeshadow and all the
Mhm.
extra whatnots. I know how to do all that. I don't have the patience to do that shit. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my natural skin is all I need. I don't need to spend 30 minutes putting on makeup. Like
Mhm.
I'm not judging nobody that does. I'm not. Do you, boo boo? Look beautiful. Absolutely. Slay that. All of that. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. I
And I
don't
love
have the
that because you're showing her that it's nothing wrong with your natural. It's nothing wrong with being barefaced and you're beautiful as you are. That makeup ain't nothing but an enhancement.
Now, me and her
Barely to
did
some,
just
but
recently get into a skincare routine together. That I think is dope.
That's
And she's
important,
actually
especially
realizing
kids.
that it's working for her.
mhm.
And she has a little boyfriend, so she's excited about her skin being all clear
The
for him.
Delulu boyfriend.
Hey, Delulu.
No, remember last episode? We was like, she thinks she in a
Oh
relationship.
yeah, the boyfriend that ain't the boyfriend.
See how
Okay,
you
maybe I
said,
was a little delusional. Maybe I
um,
was a little delusional, but that's not the point, okay? That's not the point.
Listen,
That's not the point, okay?
somebody was doing.
somebody was being Delulu.
You know this girl been rocking this boy sweater for the last week.
Oh, puppy
I
love
remember
is
those
so
days.
cute. Yo, stop doing
All
her
the
like that.
teenage years I'm not looking forward to.
They go
Lord
by.
have mercy.
10 years
The
was
only
high
thing,
school.
okay, look, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing they haven't done, and I'm grateful for. The only thing they haven't done is kiss yet. They've held hands. He's given her a sweater. He gave her a necklace with his initial. All the extra shit. They just ain't kissed yet.
That's what they told
Good.
you.
Keep it that way. Keep it that way.
That's,
Hmm.
Keep it
that's what
that
they
way.
told you.
Huh?
That's what they told you.
That's what everybody's telling me. I got adults. I got eyes everywhere.
Okay, I was
She
about to
said I
say.
got eyes in the back of
Mind
my
you,
head,
mom.
baby. I
You
see.
also got to remember, my mom works at the school that she goes to.
Mm. She
Oh,
on her
even
best
better.
behavior.
No, she's not on her best behavior. She still gets
Oh.
her ass in trouble. But my mom goes to the school. My mom works at the school that she goes to. So she knows. Look here.
Yeah. Eyes
If
is
you do
everywhere.
anything, it will get reported, and I will know.
Mm.
It's kind
Can't
of
do
lit when your
nothing.
grandma there because they give you a good ass lunch. Because
and not even just my mom being there. Like the adults, the staff members that work at Golden West are still the same teachers that I had when
Golden
I went
West.
to Golden West.
She goes to Golden West.
She
Um,
goes to Golden West.
Hmm.
So a lot of the teachers that she has are the teachers that I had. so they know who I am.
Which
That's
one?
cool though for your child to have the same teachers that you had when you were at that school, and that's kind of
I'm trying
cool.
to think.
The last
Who?
one.
What teachers?
What do you mean that's the last one? It was 10 of them in there.
There was 10? No. There was not 10. There was not.
Oh my God.
He is
I am
stressing out.
about to literally, I'm about to lose, my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. I bought a pack of 10 canvases. 10 canvases. And there's 3 children. Why is there only 1 canvas left?
Oh, baby, they was making a mistake in switching them out.
Somebody messed up their painting.
Shut up, Jordan. Mama, there's only 7 in here.
They ran
Okay,
through
even
those.
still, 7? And there's only 1 left? And there's 3 of you?
Y'all better
Which
take a
means
turn.
there should still be 4.
Y'all better take a turn taking a stroke.
Wait, look.
But they use 2 each.
Take a turn. You over there stressing my girl out.
Don't make her scalpish because that's what's about to happen.
I'm afraid, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid to even go out here because
Don't do that to yourself. Keep sipping on your sip. Keep sipping on your drink. Sip, sip. Don't even worry about it. Because you know what? You're going to be disappointed. You're going to disappoint yourself. Don't even do it. Just enjoy your drink.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
When
Because
you
you look at it like
sipping.
they had their fun. It's
okay.
The whole beauty of the campus is their
Okay. Y'all actually did make some pictures out of them. Okay.
Now,
But
those
still,
are cute.
let's show them off.
They're cute.
That's right. Show them off.
I love
okay,
those.
look, I can't.
Mine's gonna turn off the
I'm not. I can't be too upset because it's not like
I
they.
don't want to show her this
It's
one.
not
Mine's
like
gonna turn off the best.
I don't want to show her this one.
Cause I actually chased mine out.
Jordan,
It's
I
not
don't wanna
like
show
they
you
wait.
this
It's not like they wasted them.
This one was mine.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. Is that a watermelon?
That was watermelon.
Okay, so it's not like they wasted them.
Just try going in my nose.
It was supposed to be a cherry. Okay, it was supposed to be a cherry. Not
That's
Okay.
It was supposed to be a cherry. Not
All right.
This you can't lie. This one is gonna look.
It was
nice.
supposed to be a cherry, and I messed up.
The Monty's looks horrible.
That was Demont. I don't know what he was doing.
I had a vision and it didn't work.
Her face. I don't know what he was doing, man. I don't know what he was
But mine's
doing.
gonna turn off the messed up.
Hey, this one's better.
No, it's not, man.
Don't touch it. Don't.
No wonder they started over. That cherry was not a cherry.
What is this?
Why are you looking at me like that?
What is
What
this?
is that one?
Cause me and I actually made.
You know you're not
What
making
is
it work.
That's
I was
not like
trying to be
Mike.
creative.
What is this?
That's they like
This one's
Mike.
gonna look the best though.
You got something that's
What is that?
Red. What is this?
What is that? Are those cherries?
What that say?
What is this?
Oh, but that's
You
not
said
what-
something about Tyler the Creator album.
Mama, I'm hungry.
I don't know.
It's a cool.
There's
I'm over here
spaghetti
talking about
in
like
there.
Mike.
Okay. On
I probably said
on a whole nother level though, for real. These are dope. That's kind of cool. Whatever. I'm glad you guys had fun. That last canvas, put that motherfucker away because I wanted to paint too.
I told
Okay.
y'all that.
And the fact that y'all went through 6 out of 7 of my canvases,
6, 7.
literally,
Jordan.
literally lightweight grinds my gears just a little bit, but y'all actually made something out of it, so I'm not gonna be too upset. However, right now what y'all need to do is start cleaning it up. Put it away. Put this away.
Take your
When I come outside, I need that cleaned up. You got paint in your hair, by the way. Get out.
Can you hang this up?
Get the hell out the bathroom. Get out.
I had a vision.
Not you.
Oh my gosh.
It's time to move it, move it. It's time to move it, move it. Move it, move it. What stress you out?
Stop, get it. They made some nice art.
Mhm.
Now the like Mike Campbell was a little questionable, and that first cherry was a little questionable.
I was wondering what it was.
My mind, you know
It
what?
went
My mind.
elsewhere.
I had to pull myself out the
I
gutter
was
because my
trying not
mind.
to
I
say
seen
what I
your
thought
whole
it
face.
was.
I seen your whole face. She said,
So look, that's a cherry. Oh, that ain't
she
a damn
didn't
cherry.
want, to
Where
show it at
the
first.
What's
She
that?
didn't
Stand
want to
for-
show it.
Oh,
Well, honestly, all she
people-
got to do is like she got to draw like a little line to make it look like it's two stems, and then put a little brown
The
leaf on
cherries
there.
don't be on the leaf,
They be on the little stem.
right? I'm like, why they draw a leaf?
That's what I said. Put a line down the middle of the circle so it looked like two stems. 3D that motherfucker.
That shit was
you
funny.
gotta show them how to do it. Y'all out here making
Because
some
that-
other stuff.
That wasn't no cherry.
Mm-mm. Now
It was a
listen,
cherry for her. God damn it! It was she just.
Leave
Right.
it in their
You're not
mindset.
even thinking at it, but you right.
It was a cherry in her eyes.
You are so right. You know what? It was abstract. You
Yeah.
are so.
We've been at this almost 2 hours.
I know. I was looking at the time like, what?
That's wild.
I love when conversations flow and we get a lot of time. Like, and that's good. That's part two right there. Like, I love the way the conversation flows, and I love how we don't have a specific topic to talk about, and just kind of whatever comes up, we just kind of flow and talk about it. I'm looking forward to though, people being able to kind of bring up different
Hi,
topics, bring up different things for us to discuss, and then even to bringing on other guests, because I know it was fun back then having other people on, and we used to be extra petty. Watching back on the videos, questions were very petty, facial expressions, everything, and I'm looking forward to the future.
Lexus,
Huh?
question. What happened
Ray
to
Charles.
your boy Dre?
I just talked to him a couple days ago. He's gonna go on an episode. He just couldn't go on today's because he's in Mexico.
Cause last time I talked to that man was trying to shoot his shot with me so bad, and I thought that was the funniest thing of my life. He kept trying to get me to come see him. He was like, "Come see me. I like your dreads, the whole shit." Like every time I flip my hair, he'd like go into a whole tizzy.
Dre is a fool though. I absolutely do love Dre because he is so fun. Like when he was on the podcast, it was nonstop laughter. One thing about
No,
him,
Dre's
like,
hilarious.
he bring a lot of good point of views, but he nonstop laughter. A conversation with him is a good conversation.
It's a time.
Can't stand him other ways, but good conversation.
He's gonna troll every time. It's just a good comedy relief.
And that's what makes it even better though. Like he's trolling, but it's still a good time.
It is. We're gonna bring it back, but we're gonna end our episode here. And it was an amazing episode 2, season 4. So stay tuned. We might even try. I want to see how it works with YouTube live stream
Okay.
versus TikTok. Let's see if that's easier next time. But stay tuned. You might catch us on the live this week. You know what I mean? Sprinkle. Be on TikTok live.
Just the bougie. Am I doing that right? I'm doing that right.